What good, guys? Casey Dream here. We're here with chapter 16 of He Bites. For better. I marinate not. I promise some of you that you won't hate Angeline. Sorry about this. Okay. Well, she's gonna do something fucked up. I woke up in a cold sweat, that stupid nightmare again. I got my phone and checked the calendar. The blood moon was tomorrow night. Maybe it would, maybe it would stop after that night or something. I groaned as I sat up and didn't want to think about it so much. There was something on the edge of my mouth, so I wiped it off with my hand. I looked down to see it was some kind of purple substance. I quickly flicked it off my hand in disgust and watched it as it splattered onto the floor. It seemed to be glowing. Since there is no light in the room, it could reflect. I got could reflect. I got to a mirror and lit a candle. I can make sure there wasn't any more on my face. With a sigh of relief when there wasn't, maybe Angeline would know what the hell that was about. Human doesn't generate that normally. I walked around the halls of the mansions to say I was lost was an understatement. I opened every door, came across, yet I couldn't find my room anymore. I wouldn't if I wanted to. She made, she needs several of maps that they had in the amusement park that will give you a blueprint of the space and indicate where you are. After about an hour of walking, I stumbled onto a assuming living room. To my surprise, Angeline was on the couch looking over photos. She glanced over to me when the door closed, gave me a small, sad smile. I took a seat next to her. May I ask, pointing to the picture frame. She seemed hesitant at first, but slowly handed it to me. It was a picture of Mark, who didn't seem pleased. Angeline gave a, Emily was given Angeline a piggyback, and Yami was smiling. They looked about the age they do, meaning they must have been vampires when this was taken. He was so happy before I turned him. I was just being selfish, wanted to be with him for all eternity, and taking the chance for him to lead a normal life. I'm glad Yami was able to pull him through it. Personally, I see Yami better fit for him. I don't get offended when I say that. You seem like a very lovely person. It's just it would be easier to Mark to be with the vampire, so he wouldn't deal with the the temptation that was always there. You know, I don't know why, but it's like God wanting to make you his devoured by vampires. Your blood smell your blood smells hypnotic. I said hypnotic. I said hypnotic. It's it, it's as though your body's being is begging to be James, he said. Didn't She didn't seem hungry though. She was just stating facts. Not even looking not even looking at me. Her eyes remains on the picture. I'm really that much trouble for him, I asked sadly. I knew I was some trouble, but I had no idea that it was that mad. Mark won't be honest with you about it, so I will. You're extreme burning to his new lifestyle, she said. She finally looking at me, gave me a look of sympathy. If I run, do you promise to give him something for me, I asked. She looked at me bewildered as though she couldn't believe what she was hearing. Are you crazy? There's a lot of supernaturals who are after your ass. Why do you want to leave your only sanctuary? She asked. If I stay, Mark will come back and I won't be able to leave him. I don't want to be a burden. I don't want to make those years of effort you and Yami put go to waste. If I leave now, he won't deal with me anymore, I said. I grabbed a piece of paper that was on the coffee table and a pen and began to scratch down a letter. I folded it up and passed it to her. You really do love him, don't you? She asked. She grabbed the letter with a smile. Yeah, I do. I smiled. She told me to hold on. She told me to hold on and gave me a warm black winter jacket. It's going to get chilly at night, and there's no way you find any town for a couple of days. I could teleport you, but it's daylight now, and I can't get tablets since myself is on the hunt list. Be safe. Be safe, though. Take this. She said. She handed me a silver pistol. I have no idea how to use this. I admit as my hand went around the cool silver. Take the safety off, aim, pull the triggers. The bullets are in there, enchanted there. They'll kill anything, she said. Angeline lead me to the front door and gave me a warm smile, which I returned. Thank you. Thank you, I said. I'm glad Mark found someone like you. If you ever need help in the future, feel free to swing by, alright? She said. I nodded like that, and like that, I was off into the woods. Oh shit, Mark's point of view. Let me get my deep voice into this. My very seductive life. No matter how hard I searched, there seemed to be no trace of Yami anywhere, not even a trace of that mutt that was working for him. It seemed pointless, maybe, but maybe they had really left done with her seeing God missing him. God, I missed him. Maybe I could call him to just hear his voice. I dialed his phone number. A couple moments of ringing it sent me to voicemail. That was odd. He always answered his phone. it was the afternoon. It was in the afternoon, so he wouldn't be sleeping. Me being me, my mind came to the worst scenario of someone had found him. Evangeline, I don't care that I was in the middle of a busy sidewalk. I teleported to Angeline's landing, landing at the doorway. Apparently, Angeline had heard me as she came to me almost right after I landed. Her face held a pure shock and horror when she saw me. Where's Sheen? I need to see him, I pleaded. Why don't you come in? We can have a chat, she said. I knew how Angeline worked. She was going to tell me something important. Alright, but after can I see Sheen? She didn't answer. She simply walked off down the hall. I followed her until we got to the living room, and she handed me a piece of paper. The scene massively handwriting scrolled over it. Dear Mike, I've seen a bit more into your past, but that's not why I left. I left because of the burden I am to you and how could mess up everything you worked so hard for. As much as I wish I could see you one last time, I know if I see your eyes, I won't be able to leave. I just want you to know that I'll be okay, and don't worry. I don't want you to worry. After all, this is the best for you. With much love, Scene. I read over the letter twice, allowing it to crumble in my hand. The fireplace rose in the beginning. Rose as the letter began to slowly wither away in my palms. Where did he go? I asked her, my voice with the monotone and held more deep tone as I looked to her. My eyes probably gave off a vibe that I was insane. But I'm not letting him go. Mark, he's doing this for you. Let him help you realize that Yami is a better choice for you. She said, I don't care about Yami. He can run hell for what he did to Sheen. I need Sheen. My voice boomed to my voice boomed to my surprise, causing the house to shake. Angeline looked terrified, but pointed to the front door. I sped the direction. I swear, when I find She, I'm gonna slap him for being so careless, that I'm gonna kiss him because I missed him so goddamn much. For my sake, more than your own, please. For my sake, more than your own, please, for the love of that is holy, be okay, I thought aloud as I began speeding down the woods. Wow, that is good. People, no. Okay, so, that was chapter 16. For better. No, we're not jumping ahead, but we will get to the next. Chapter in the next video, which would be posted up in a few minutes if I don't just give up and just go to sleep already, even though I usually don't. Anywho, this is Casey the Dream signing out. If you're new, subscribe. If you like the video, like. If you want to leave a suggestion down below, comment. And everything. So, so you know, it's Casey the Dream here, signing out. Love you lots. Bye bye.